Alright, so today's adventure, my friend Bruce and I are out chasing another bug. We'll see if it turns out better than the last one we went and looked at a few days ago, because that thing was a real pile.
In 2 miles, turn left onto Shake Rag Road.
GPS going off. Anyway, we're about half an hour out right now, so we'll see if this thing actually pans out like it's supposed to be. And
now, what we gonna do?
yeah.
She knows it better than that. She knows it'll stay in the yard.
Yeah.
That's the bad thing about, she's been with me for a while. I've taught her a good bit about this stuff. And she's like, I know you went to something. I went to Oklahoma to get that. Like I said, he's a buddy of mine.
That's gonna be really nice too.
I was like, and he
I'm
would,
old school. I'm gonna like take that.
he wouldn't come off $1.
I'm old school. I'm gonna look at that black one before I look at any of those.
My best friend, he's got a black 55, so that's kind of why we picked his up black. So we partner to each
I
other.
like that too.
So we're on our way back. You can't even see the bug. It's parked back up there. This is the main road. We saw this coming in. The Volkswagen's out here. Keep out of the water. It's still raining. Yeah, and there ain't no telling what's all back in here. This one had an engine fire. Until it's been here a while. Alabama tag. Is that 92 or 82? Fuel injected motor, air conditioning. All there. Well, here's an earlier convertible. It's like a 70. Got a hard top. It's 71, 72. No motor or trans in this one. This one got hit. See it there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it got hit pretty good back here. Trans, no motor. Got damage up in here. Non-radio car, how about that for a convertible? I'll walk around and see what else there is. Oh yeah,
I bet this place belongs across the street.
probably. Here's another one. This one was, what is it, 96, Bruce?
95 tag.
95 tag on this one. Motor in it. Wonder if I can get in here to see the inside. Half this shit's got thorns in it.
Look at that tree going through the fence.
Dang. Look at the seats. Inside's clean.
I could use them. Hey, the door's still good.
Let's see what else is out here. right, so this is the next day. You can see it ain't raining or anything anymore, and Bruce is bringing it to drop it off. We picked it up and sold it to another friend of ours, so he can go cruising with us and everything. They're bringing it in so that I can do some work to it. Basically what we're gonna do to kick it on down the road to someone else. So we'll get it offloaded here and really check it out. All right, so I finally got a second to jump on this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the motor out. The brakes don't really work well. There's the shop kitty. Kitty! She's gonna go out there and get back at my black bug. She sleeps in that thing all the time. You can see her already heading that way. Nothing else, just that one. But anyway, the car has like no brakes. I mean, you can pump them, but you're not gonna get anywhere. We're gonna put this exhaust on here. The exhaust is rotten. It has a new master cylinder and wheel cylinders and all that. I don't think that the brakes were adjusted properly, and I just need to adjust those and bleed them. So I'm going to do that. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull this motor. And the car ran okay, but ironically, when we were there, it didn't really smoke. The guy said it smoked and stuff, but I didn't really do it there. But when we offloaded it off the trailer, it was puking it, which I've wiped it off now because it was just dripping on the floor. Let's see if I can get under here. It's soaked. And I mean, it is absolutely just pumping it out like it'll just cover this floor real quick. So I'm sure we're gonna do a top end, bottom end. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. It's not rod knocking or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this out and assess the damage. So you can see, draining the oil on this. Look at all that metallic. All right, it's out. And I went ahead and drained the oil before I pulled it. Not looking good. It is full of metallic. So this is most likely going to be a full rebuild. You can really see now how much oil it was really just puking. And just on that side. So I'm gonna save you the boringness of me just pulling all this stuff off, getting it down to a long block, and then I'll bring you back when I start finding what exactly is causing the oil to puke. You know, rings, valve guides, you know, all that mess. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I find out what we got going on for sure. All right, well, I just pulled the intake manifold off, and look what I see. We all know that ain't supposed to be there. There's the other side. Surprisingly clean, I'll tell you. And the intake runners there. Let's keep going. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, kind of keep it short. I just wanted to get something out before Christmas. You can see the bug sitting behind me. The engine, complete rebuild. I mean, case, line board, everything. All redone. The brakes on this thing, all wrong parts, trash, doing all the brakes. So that'll be the next one coming up on this. I'll give you a quick rundown of everything else I got going on, just to kind of close it out. So I'm gonna flip you around. All right, so I've been doing metal work on this Gia, but not enough to get the next video done because it's time consumed, but I'll just give you a sneak peek of, what happened there. So this is in here. I had to run to Atlanta the other day, 4.5 hours each direction, so 9 hours on the road to get a used trans for this to get it back on the road. There it is right there. And It just had to happen. The bug is just taking way too long. And I picked that up, 600 bucks, which they've been going 12 to 1500 here lately, and it's just nuts. And that's out of an Integra. These Civics have turned into like the Volkswagen market here lately. They're all in the upward swing, and the parts are getting harder and harder to come by for this generation, which seems insane because they're not that old. I mean, they're 20 years old, but they made 10 billion of them, kind of just fall in suit with the Volkswagens. So real quick and cheaply, I can slap this back together in a day, and I'm back on the road saving money because I drove my dually 9 hours to pick up that tiny trans. And for those of you that don't know how big this tranny is, look, compared to my foot, it's tiny. So, got to start saving some fuel and some money and getting things going. So, that's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'll do that after Christmas Day. And here, more progress on the shop bug build. Mike's parts sitting in here for his 56. It's outside currently. And in here, just kind of cleaned up this abomination that it had turned into. This is for that yellow 73 Super. All brand new brakes. Case is back from the machine shop already. Bearings, crank, the whole nine. It's all sitting here. Old parts off the motor. Those two piston cylinders were good used ones, so just stash them for who knows what. But the rest of it I just got to clean. I can start assembling. You can see I already got my brake cleaner and oil and all that ready to go. Piston cylinders. But this was a hell of a mess. I couldn't even walk past here a couple days ago. So I got it all straightened out. There's a new clutch kit for the Honda. This is all brand new stuff in all these boxes for the shop bug build. So trust me when I say it's getting done. It's not getting sidelined or any of that stuff. And that Honda's actually going to help me get this done quicker. My motor all blown apart, getting completely rebuilt, new heads, everything. So that's the 36 horse for the 56 that I'm doing. All right, so there you go. Just a quick wrap up on this one. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and I will see you next week. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, Merry Christmas, everyone.